Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juan Rivera, and again, it's a privilege to share my topic for today. And my topic for today is why we need to study leadership. Well, let me tell you, the lack of leadership impacts us and can limit us from getting ahead in life. It is necessary that we learn the skills to lead ourselves and others. And by studying leadership, we can pinpoint areas of improvement and step up to the leadership challenge. But it starts with us. It starts with making a decision to learning the skills and continuous improvement. As Laterno University students, we must step up. We need to be those leaders by studying leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, we need leaders. A while back, I read an article, and according to the HuffPost, a recent survey in the World Economic Forum found that 86% believe we are suffering a global leadership crisis. And as we look forward to finishing and graduating, you must know that corporations want individuals who have these leadership abilities. But how does the lack of leadership impacts you? How does it impact me? Well, if we lack leadership, we are setting ourselves to perform poorly. And if we perform poorly, we either gonna fail or we're not gonna get ahead. We're not going to get promotions. We are not going to get more responsibilities. And sometimes that may be a fear, but we must step up to the challenge. Because if we don't have leadership skills, we will show signs of poor leadership. And which, according to an article in the Houston Chronicle, this article said that poor leaders don't value communication with their employees, which led to unclear expectations, intimidation, and poor people skills. Also, according to an article in Forbes magazine, 60% of managers claim that new graduates do not have critical thinking and problem-solving skills. And those are skills that you need in your personal life and in your professional life to solve problems. Now that we have a general idea of how lacking leadership affects us, let's look why we should consider studying leadership. I must say I'm privileged. I am privileged to work for an organization that believes in their people. I work for an organization. I work for Texas Children's Hospital. And one day I received an email from our CEO, Mr. Mark Wallace. And he shared his 10 maxims. Two of his maxims really caught my attention. And it caught my attention because before I was able to read these maxims, I did not see myself as a leader. I saw myself as an employee making a check. My mentality was to just work and do my job and get paid. And there are many of us that sometimes believe that we don't have a voice. Many of the times, well, for me, this happened because I lack those leadership skills. But let me tell you that your title does not make you a leader. And even if you don't have a title, you are a leader. And so as I look back, let me share with you two of his Mr. Mark Wallace maxims, which really changed my way of thinking. In his second maxim, he said that leadership applies to everyone. And that was wide opening because I only thought that those who had the title were leaders. But when he said that leadership applies to everyone, I took that personally. And the one that really impacted me also was his third maxim, which he said that we lead in our professional and in our personal lives. That was wide opening because it starts at home. You want to be the best leader you can be at home. You want the best for your kids. You want the best for your wife. You want to lead your wife. And sometimes that can be hard. But if you obtain these leadership skills, these are skills that you can use at home. If you're a husband, you can use them in your wife. If you're a wife, you can use them in your husband. So it is important to learn these leadership skills. So we must understand that leadership matters. Like I mentioned, your title does not make you the leader. We must take responsibilities and learn how to lead. We must take those classes, read those books to better understand the different concepts of leadership. We can also learn leadership skills because there's schools that are offering classes now. There are academic institutions throughout the country that are creating programs in leadership studies. Also, we can create a leader development roadmap. So again, it starts with yourself, leading your family. Then it goes to management. And then if you're moving up and getting those promotions, you continue to learn. You continue to improve. Just like the doctors, they're always learning. They don't stop learning. The same with leadership. Because you know what? There's always going to be problems to be solved. And we must step up as leaders to solve those problems. If your actions inspire others to dream more, to become more, let me tell you, you are a leader. And this quote is by John Quincy Adams. So now that we have a general understanding of the steps that we can take to obtain these leaderships, again, studying, enrolling in programs that are gonna help us not only to learn those skills, but again, learning and implementing those skills. Let's take a look of how this initiative to lead can benefit you, how they can benefit me. Leadership produces change and movement. Also establishes direction which can lead to the next level. So if you have this leadership skills, your boss are gonna see that you have these skills. They're gonna notice that you're different. They're gonna notice that you're not a follower. They notice that you're taking the initiative to be better, that you're helping the organization. And you know what? Those promotions are gonna come. Those raises are gonna come because you're different. You're not a follower. You're a leader. You will also have better interpersonal skills, again, to influence others, but especially your family. I can't say this enough. It starts at home. You want to lead your family, you want to lead others, but it starts at home. And when you have this leadership skills, you're gonna see things different. The problems, you're gonna see them different. You will be able to motivate others and inspire others. Because you will have that confidence, and you will also have control of the situations, because you're gonna be thinking like a leader. And your vision is gonna change. The way you think is gonna change. Why? Because you have those skills. You have those leadership skills. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you this quote. And this quote says that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, and this quote is by Zig Ziglar. So, we must take initiative to become leaders, to study leadership. I encourage you to take the leadership challenge. Know that the lack of leadership impacts us all in our personal life and in our professional life. Take responsibility and take action. Study and be the best that you can be. I want to close with this. This last quote is by Mahatma Gandhi. You must be the change you wish to see in this world. I'm going to repeat it again because I think this quote is very deep. You must be the change you wish to see in this world. It starts with me. It starts with you. Take the leadership challenge. Thank you.